Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Calli and I love everything there is to do with makeup, from unboxing to hauling, reviewing, and everything in between. I am so excited to be diving into today's video for you guys. We are finally diving into July's subscription box products. I took everything and piled it into this one video, a little bit of everything from each box to bring to you guys today. So I hope you enjoy the video, and before we go, go on and hit that subscribe button and ding that bell so you know when I upload. I try to be here on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for you guys. Sometimes bonus contents on the weekend when I have them for you. So without further ado, if you'd like to see me create this little nice neutral look, then let's keep on watching and get into it because it's a long one. Let's go. Alright, so let's dive right in because I have a ton of products I'm trying today. So the first thing I'm actually going to go on and put on my skin is the 111 Skin NAC Y2 Pollution Defense Booster. I couldn't get it to open at first. So I'm just gonna put a couple of little droppies and work that in. Oh, it's very smooth. And a little goes like a long way. So my skin kind of just drank that in. Like, drank it. She thirsty. Up next, we're going to go into another little skincare product. And this is my Awake Glow Pill Super Serum. And I'm just gonna drop a little bit on the cheeks. And it's supposed to like brighten and wake up the face. And again, a little goes a very, very long way. So my face feels super nice and moisturized. It's nice and tacky. I'm pretty sure I could probably throw my foundation on over that, but we have a primer that we're trying today. So we have the Ciate London Watermelon Burst Hydrating Primer. So I'm just gonna go onto my hand, rub it in. It smells so good. I love the watermelon smell. So that's like super moisturizing. Wish I had a little fan. So that feels lovely. So now I'm actually gonna go off camera to apply my foundation and concealer because it's gonna take a little minute. I don't want to take up that much time in the video because I'm not trying anything new in that area. So I'll be right back with a little bit more of a face on. Okay, so now that we have some face laid down, we have a new bronzer palette that we are going to dive into today. And we also have a new bronzing brush. So I'm super excited about this brush because it's so cute. I really like the way that it looks. So today we are diving into the Kenya Antevros Beauty Set and Define Kit. So it has a mattify, set, highlight, contour, dark contour, and bronzer shade. So the shade I'm actually going to go into to bronze is their contour shade, because it's a nice cool tone shade. This brush is super nice. I really like that cool tone. So she's cute. So I'm going to quickly go and bake all of this really quickly, and we'll come back and use the setting powder that we have in this little bronzing kit before we continue. Okay, so now that we are baked to filth, I'm going to dive into this shade right here. I actually might mix the two, because this is a mattify shade and this is a set shade. So I might mix the two to set the rest of my face. So I'm going in with my Opulent Beauty powder brush that I received. I want to say this is in my Long Lost BoxyCharm Premium. I can't remember. So there's a lot of pigment in those powders. Alright, so this is actually a pretty nice palette for bronzing and setting the face and everything, to have it all in one little thing instead of having to grab another little like compact or face palette or anything. It worked wonderful. I really like how my makeup is sitting on the primer and the skincare that I use, so I'm really loving that as well. So I do not have a blush and that highlight. It's not my kind of highlight, so I'm gonna quickly go off camera and blush and highlight, and I'll be right back to start an eye look for you guys. Alright, so we are back to do an eye look, and I have the Pure palette from BoxyCharm and the Rouge Flicks palette from Lashbox. And I really want to use this palette, but I really don't want anything this colorful today. So I'm going to dive into this palette because I'm really just wanting a little neutral vibe, and I'm digging these colors. So we have a lot of new brushes that we got this month. Pull out these face brushes. So these are the eye brushes for the month. So we got quite a few different little blending brushes, and this looks like it would be a nice little lay down the crease brush. So that is where we're gonna go with this. I'm gonna start with my Luxie blending brush, and we're going to tap into Dreamland right here and start buffing that out. And whoa, She has pigment. I really just want to put that in the crease, and I'm actually putting it a little higher to make my crease seem a little bigger. I really just want to make sure that I'm blending out the shade, because this is really just a transitioning shade, but it adds a little depth to the eye. I love this shade. So I'm actually gonna switch brushes into the SL Miss Glam Blender brush. And I'm gonna dive into Instant Worthy, and I'm gonna start building up the outer corner and deepening up that crease so she is gorgeous. So you know how I do, I'm gonna stamp a little. And then we are going to drag. I really just want like a nice little simple subtle look today, not something that's gonna be like really out of this world. And then I look down at this shade Utopia and it just screams at me. And not neutral though. I'm really loving this palette more than the Festival one that we got in BoxyCharm like the first 2 years ago. So stamp, and now let's blend. Add a little on this side because I felt like that side got a little more full. So I'm actually going to use the same brush, and in Photo Op and Dreamland, I'm going to kind of boop it and blend it under the lash line a little. I'm not really taking it too far because I'm really just wanting it to just kind of blend. So it just puts a little color in the bottom without it being too much color, without it being overbearing. It's just a nice little wash. So boop boop. Again. Same thing on this side. Focus on the corner, and then you'll drag in a little. I'm really liking this. I want to see what this shade looks like. Ooh, that could totally go. Let's try it. So now we're going to take Utopia, and I'm going to attempt to spread that on the lid. So it seems to be picking up nice on the brush. Let's see how it... I'm so used to shimmers not paying off without like cutting the crease with something or wetting the brush. But this is not the case. So I really like that little subtle sheen it gives. I need to bring it down a little bit more to connect. And I will take a blending brush to kind of make sure everything is blended nicely. But that is really cute. It's kind of got like a greeny shift to it, but it's still kind of silver. That is cute. Let's do the other eye. I'm really enjoying the payoff that these shimmer shades have. So this is definitely a palette I'm gonna keep in my collection. Sometimes the palettes you get with BoxyCharm aren't always that fabulous, but this one is actually really nice. And I'm really just making sure that I have like the same opacity on both lids. So now I'm going to place this brush down and I'm going to grab that Luxie brush again and go into Instant Worthy, tap off that excess, and I just want to stamp it right here to make sure it's deep. Blend up, and that just kind of connected everything and didn't make it any real harsh lines. So same thing on this side. Let's kind of blend up. She's cute. So let's hurry up and do the waterline, because I do have a new KVD Beauty liner to try. I don't think I've ever tried it. So I must have had this like twisted up because it was kind of smushed. I think I have some fallout. So be wary with the shimmer in the pure palette because it does produce a little fallout, but I do not worry about that. So I try so hard to get away from a black waterline because everyone's like, a lighter waterline just makes your eyes pop. But I feel like it makes my eyes look crossed if I do a light color waterline. Am I the only one that feels like that? I think it looks good on everybody else. I just don't think it looks good on me. Do the top waterline. So we have the tattoo liner. This is a waterproof liquid liner by KVD, so it's got a nice precise little tip on it, and we are just gonna dive right on in. And I don't want to do like a huge wing, so I'm hoping I can keep it kind of small. Okay, so now that I kind of framed the eye, draw up a little line. So this tip is actually really good for drawing out your liner. So she's not the most perfect wing, but she's cute. Not too over dramatic, which is what I'm going for. So let's see if I can try to do the same thing on this side. Nope. It's a bit different, but it's okay because we're wearing lashes today. So I'm not gonna go much more in. They're so different. Oh my god. We have to fix that. Hold up. They're so different. So this one just keeps on looking even better, and then this one just keeps looking like crap. We're not gonna keep messing with it. Now I'm upset. I should have just not did a wing. I knew it wasn't the day. So now I'm gonna go do some mascara. And I think the lashes that I'm gonna put on today are going to be the Lashy Box style Jamaica right here. So I'm gonna quickly go off camera and do that, and I'll be back. Alright, so we have the lashes on, and they are gorgeous. The wing is ugly. If both of them look like this, it wouldn't be so bad, but they both don't. This one looks beautiful. This one looks like crap next to this one. So up next, we have a Thrive Cosmetics Lip Fuller Lip Liner in the shade Gislin. And so I'm just gonna quickly line my lips. I need to close my one for this. So this liner actually seems to be more like pinky than the lip I want to wear. But this is a very nice liner for the lip. That went on super smooth. So for the lippy, I'm actually not using something that I got in a BoxyCharm. I'm using something I got with my BoxyCharm charms. So I'm going to go in with the Laura Lee Cosmetics Liquid Lippy in Jaybird. And I think it's a little more nude than my liner, but that's okay. It's a lot more nude than the liner. So that was pretty nice. I never had to dip back in to the lippy. It is a lot darker than I anticipated, but it's still beautiful. I kind of just brought it on the lip liner itself as well to blend it out. But I really love the look, and I would love to know what you guys think below in the comments. These are some pretty good products this month. Like, I gotta say, that palette was freaking nice. And the brushes all perform well. This was so hydrating. This primer has my skin feeling so moist. I'm loving it. So yeah, with that being said, you know the drill. If you made it this far in the video and have not subscribed to my channel already, what are you waiting for? I would love to have you here. I hope you enjoyed watching me put my face on today for you guys, and I would love to hear what you think of the products below in the comments, and I'll see y'all there. Bye.